Hey, welcome to the Father. I'm Pastor Fred. We are looking at the Red Letter Advent. We are in day number 15. 15, we're moving, chugging along. All week we're talking about joy and what joy is. We know joy isn't just happiness. Happiness is depend on everything going the way we want it, right? Joy is different. Joy shines even in the worst of times when it's difficult. In fact, the angel said to those shepherds on that Christmas Eve, right out there in the fields, he said, don't be afraid. They were kind of overwhelmed when the angels showed up, and they thought, well, man, God doesn't usually talk to us, and maybe you feel that way. I think a lot of us, maybe this time as Christmas is getting closer, the pressure's there, we don't feel like we're living up to it, and we don't feel like we're revved up as we should be, and he's like, look, let's get it right here. Don't be afraid. I bring you good news, right? The best news. The best news ever. And that news will cause great joy for all of the people. And the news was that God had not forgotten us. He had made that promise long ago, and he didn't forget. Jesus is proof. The baby in the manger was proof. Going to shepherds was proof that for all of us who feel lost, who feel hopeless, right this time of the year, man, we're feeling more like a Grinch than we feel like an angel, and it's just terrible. But God says, hey, I've got you. I've got you. Here is this joy. Here is this joy that makes us maybe laugh. It makes us maybe cry in a good way. You know what I mean? Like our emotions. Well, we don't have to hide them, but we realize that the emotion isn't the thing. It's the thing that makes us have the emotions. Let's make sure we get that right. Because this isn't about manufacturing some laughter and joy and no, but it's looking at Jesus, looking at the gift. Again, like I said yesterday, like the hope and the peace that it brings. And God says, that's where joy comes from. That's how you get that joy. It's Jesus. It's that great gift, that love that he brings, and that great. Now, I don't know why we, especially as church people, aren't more happy. Our churches should be the happiest places, but sometimes they could be kind of not happy. I know. I just watched the movie, The Greatest Christmas Pageant Ever, I think it's called, and we went to see it with the family, and just awesome. But and they really nailed how some people, with all the pressure of getting the pageant right and getting Christmas Eve right and everything else, we can become pretty grumpy. The opposite. Let's be known as people of joy. When people think of me and you, when they think of our churches, they go, man, that's not really a happy place, but a place of joy. Like that's where I just felt like man, my burden's lifted, like God is there, and people aren't worried about all these other things, but it's a place of rest, a place of relief, because I think joy comes when you just lay down that burden. All the stress, all the strain, all your sin, all your guilt, you just give it to Jesus. And now there's room for joy. Room for your heart to overflow with it because of him, all right? So hit those comments. Let's be looking at stuff. Hit the subscribe button. Share this with somebody. Get after your day 15 readings. And also, let's talk about that day 15 challenge and what it meant to you and what you got going on with that. All right? We'll talk to you next time from the Father.